the time is, look, without God's word, without this authority, we can't know anything at all. This is the basis for knowledge and understanding. It really is.
That's right. Now, the implication, of course, in the email, she's worried that the Bible doesn't cover dinosaurs.
Right.
Of course, the Bible does cover dinosaurs. We have talked about that on this show several times. But I think it's going to be quite instructive, really, now to have a look at what Pat Robertson actually said in response to this email. So we're going to listen to what he had to say, and we're going to comment on it and what he said as it goes along.
That sounds great. Let's roll that first clip.
Look, I know people are probably trying to lynch me when I say this, but Bishop Usher, God bless him, wasn't inspired by the Lord when he said it all took 6,000 years. It just didn't.
He's saying, I got to stop it right there, guys. He's saying it didn't take 6,000 years as far as the creation of the world. I think what he's saying is it's not 6,000 years old. Not it didn't take 6,000 years to form the world. That's the book he's talking about right there.
We talked about Archbishop James Usher, by the way. Pat Robertson demoted him just to plain bishop. He was Archbishop James Usher, and he wrote this book. Now, do you assume then that Archbishop James Usher had no actual evidence for his proposition when he wrote such a big book? And you know, people talk about this 6,000 years that Archbishop Usher came up with. Pat Robertson is claiming then that the 6,000 years comes from Usher's book, not from the Bible. The point is, where did Usher get his figure of 6,000 years? Of course, Usher was not inspired.
Right.
But where did he get his figure of 6,000 years? The answer is, if you go through this book, which even the atheist Stephen Jay Gould said was a work of magnificent scholarship, you will find that he takes those dates from the Bible. So the figure of 6,000 years comes from the Bible. Now then, Pat Robertson, are you claiming that the Bible is not inspired when the Bible clearly tells us that the world is 6,000 years old? Because that's where Usher got his date from.